Alright golfers, one of the shots I get a lot of questions on is the 30-yard golf shot. There is a flag down here, and I want to show you that you do not need to release your wrists. Forget doing that. That's releasing them in the wrong direction anyway. This is the proper direction where the shaft moves away from the red ball, creates this L, but we don't need to do that either. Alright? Once we set, we can firm up the left wrist and just move the red ball along our toe line. Okay? So all we're doing is we're pulling it back and through. Back and through. Back and through. There's no release. This is not impact. We do not square the club face as we come into impact. We do not square it. Okay? Just go back and continue pulling right on through. Most golfers would have issues with hitting it fat and thin, and that comes from trying to actually hit your shot. I used to do that. So I understand when you come in here and you're trying to... That's a very difficult swing. Stop trying to release and trying to hit a golf ball. No. If you firm up the left wrist and just move the red ball back and through and do not release, you're going to have a consistent golf swing. And the shaft, the more rigid we become with our arms and wrists, the more flexible our shaft becomes. It will load and unload. Let's take a look. If I have loose wrists, see? That shaft is not working. It's just moving back and forth. If I firm up the left wrist, there. Now the shaft is loading and unloading. And it only happens because we firmed up the left wrist. When golfers have these loose wrists, like this, the only time their shaft becomes loaded is that when the wrist can't cock anymore. So they go up to the top of their backswing. Eventually the wrist reaches its maximum limit, then the shaft loads. But the problem is that's way up here. And so as soon as they start their downswing, the shaft unloads in this area here. We want it to unload down the golf ball. And no, we do not want to release into the golf ball. That's not what we do. No release. Back and move right through it.